so I have part 127, and it's line 18a3s6b. This is the second part of the last video, and again, it's based on the Wow Seti signal. I got some pictures here for this one here. This is the phaser used at the Starfire optical range for LIDAR. Again, we were talking about the LIDAR laser, and I looked up more about it. I wanted to see what else we can do with this LIDAR thing. So it's range for LIDAR and laser guided star experiments. So they're experimenting with it. Is tuned to the sodium D2A line and used to excite sodium atoms in the upper atmosphere. So it's very, very important that you take a look at this. Remember I said that we were going to use this for the 5G force. It excites sodium atoms, so it does activate atoms. So I'm wondering, will it activate neutrinos? Okay, because neutrinos are kind of beside atoms. So here's the first ever laser powered aircraft designed and built by a team of NASA researchers. Okay, so again, I'm showing you that lasers are used to power aircrafts, so it is possible we can use it for this UFO engine. NASA to use laser propulsion to power spacecraft of the future, beamed energy propulsion. So NASA is currently working on this type of technology at the moment. So it would be very beneficial for them to look at the formulas that are coming up from the Wow Seti signal and see if they can add it to their equations, because they've probably already developed something that goes to a certain speed, but this will give it a bit of a boost and make it faster. So LIDAR is a light detection and ranging, also LADAR, is an optical remote sensing technology that can measure the distance to or other properties of a target by illuminating the target with light, often using pulses from a laser. LIDAR technology has application in geomatics, archaeology, geography, geology, geomorphology, seismology, forestry, remote sensing, and atmospheric physics, as well as in airborne laser swath mapping, ALSM, laser altimetry, and LIDAR contour mapping. The acronym LIDAR, laser detection ranging, is often used in military contexts. The term laser radar is sometimes used even though LIDAR does not employ microwaves or radio waves, and therefore is not radar in the strict sense of the word. So it's just a review. So this is how it works. They show the flight direction in the swath and GPS base station. So I just grabbed some pictures of what it can do. Here's the Starfire optical range as viewed from a helicopter. And that's what they do. They beam little things into the sky. 3 green lasers being fired at a single spot in the sky from the Starfire optical range. See that? And here's a laser scan point cloud intensify of Jurassic Cliffs at Nash Point. Laser scanning, terrestrial laser scanning LIDAR enables the rapid collection of highly detailed point clouds over the area of interest. So these are the things they can do with this little gadget they have. So I say you want to use LIDAR microwaves plus a radio waves mixed with alien technology to create the 5G force for a UFO engine. So here's the may say laser plus heat plus argon gas plus neutrinos equals acceleration plasma. So what they say is use a laser, add some heat to it, add argon gas plus the neutrinos. Again, we already had a formula come up for the neutrinos. I have a formula coming up for the argon gas, and this is the one for the laser. The heat, I haven't done the heat yet, but I've got formulas for laser, argon gas, and neutrinos. Those are on other videos, so you have to put all of it together. That's why I said it's important to watch each video. And I do say that there is a calculation in the tags, so you know. Okay? Again, when you go into the notes on the Victoria Stafford A Second Investigation website, you'll be able to see all these notes. They'll all be there for you. And again, at the end of this series, I'm going to try to do a cross-reference. I'm going to try to pull all the formulas, and I'll make one whole page for you with the formulas so you guys can monkey around with them and see what you can do with it. So these are all the tags for this video. This is all the subjects that came up in it, in case you weren't missed anything. Okay, so February 10th, my thoughts. I just put some stuff together here for you and did a Google search to see if it's possible. NASA is currently working on these theories for jet propulsion ideas for the new Millennium space program. I'm keeping up to speed here. Why only have 2 G-force? That is impossible to man. We're going to make it 5 G-force instead so we can really go far. If you haven't tested these things together, I suggest you meet with your fellow comrades and come up with a way to test all this. Perhaps that's where the Super Bee testing facility comes into play. They should be working with Bell too and not trying to compete with them. Take it a step further. Combine forces and make something even better than you've ever dreamed. Okay, so that's the end of that video.